Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was born as a legendary Saiyan. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can see my very uninteresting life. I mainly post Osu stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part we mentioned the agreement with Vegeta, Broly and the Earthlings. Bulma has agreed to make a spaceship that has an integrated gravity machine in it so our friends can train while traveling. And oh boy did they train. They got plenty stronger just by traveling for 3 months in the void of space, and it got to a 3 million range before Namek. Once they arrived, they immediately went for Frieza, and they had a little surprise with Raditz and Fasha showing up all of a sudden. They taunt Frieza a little before going at it with him. At first, Frieza was overpowered, but as he went higher and higher, there was a need for Vegeta and Goku all of a sudden. Frieza jumped to his second form, then third, and eventually final form. It took everyone to even be on par with him, not even Goku's Kaioken did any damage. Frieza then decided he's bored and killed Piccolo and Krillin. With Goku mourning over their deaths, he transformed into a Super Saiyan of legend. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. Goku, now a Super Saiyan, looks at Frieza having surpassed him big time and feeling no remorse anymore. Frieza looks on in utter confusion. Broly knows what's up and secretly praises Goku in his mind for being low class and achieving the status of Super Saiyan, while Vegeta is pissed off about it, thinking he was the one who should have got it. Back to Goku and Frieza, the battle starts, and to say the two go at it is an understatement, as they create craters just from punching each other, and Frieza is getting massively overpowered, while Goku is just toying around with him. Frieza is getting pissed off and tries his best to defeat Goku, but even his best isn't enough to defeat Goku, as Goku just kicks him to the ground, and letting his rage take over, follows him and punches him in the ground. Frieza barely gets up, but still confident because he has one more thing in his sleeves to throw at them, or rather the whole planet, as he flies up and prepares a massive death ball and throws it towards the planet, knowing he'll survive in a vacuum space. Goku looks on as the ball is heading towards the Saiyans. Broly doesn't let it to get to his head, but it ends up making him mad as he powers up and his hair spikes up. He then rushes towards the ball, kicking it back at Frieza. Since Frieza got weaker from getting funneled down by Goku, the key ball was too weak and Broly managed to repel it. However, he's different from before. His eyes are yellow as well as his aura, and his hair stood up just like Goku's as he went into his Ikari state, getting sick, tired, and mad of Frieza, getting a boost of his own. Vegeta is even more pissed now that even Broly passed him as well, even trying to get it himself with everyone looking on. But Vegeta had literally no catalyst to trigger it, just pride in himself. Broly gets in front of Frieza.
Kakarot, go rest up, comrade. Find our ship and get it ready before I beat this cum stain. Why should I listen to a single word you say? Because there are more Saiyans now, and you're planning to forget who you are? We have a Saiyan woman in our group now. We can procreate and restore planet Vegeta. He killed my best friend. I'm not letting him get away with it. The feeling is mutual. Now go and get us ready to depart.
Goku calms down, going back to base and, still mourning for Krillin's death, goes towards the ship, but stops almost immediately and tells Broly that now that Piccolo is dead, so is Kami, and they need to revive both Piccolo and Kami in order to restore Earth's Dragon Balls. He also needs Krillin to be brought back to life, since he also died. Then they assures him that they'll get 3 wishes and could easily do all 3 in a matter of seconds from their dragon. Goku then goes to prepare the ship and takes Bulma along. Vegeta follows, wanting to know how he managed to get a transformation not heard of for thousands of years. Broly battles Frieza to the end and tries to reason with him while having little sense of reason left in him, but it's in vain as he pulverizes Frieza into the void of space. Broly then follows Dende as they summon Porunga. The first wish is to return everyone who died by Frieza during that time on Namek back to life, using up to 2 wishes for that. Bulma readies that ship and flies both Goku and Vegeta back. Goku sees Krillin and Piccolo and gets emotional. All of them board the ship and head home. After about a month or so, they get back, and while everyone gets out to greet the Z fighters, Vegeta departs in space, all by himself. Goku asks why, and Broly just says that he's still mad about them getting something of their own, and he's the only one left in the dirt, believing he should have been the one to get all that. He just says to leave it be and have his alone time. It's been around 4 months since Frieza's death, and everyone regained their normal lives, but not for long as Vegeta comes back, asking for a rematch. Goku, now being able to transform into a Super Saiyan, goes and accepts Vegeta's challenge, not knowing what's about to come for him. Vegeta, feeling confident in his abilities, goes and asks Goku to transform into a Super Saiyan, and then he will show his ability. Goku does so, but that same second, Vegeta's power skyrockets as his hair stands up taller, he bulks up, his eyes go Saiyan, and along with green hair, he transforms into a legendary Super Saiyan. Goku is confused as to why his hair is green, and Vegeta shines a little light on his question.
For you see, Kakarot, I knew I was the best since day one. I knew that my high power from birth will ascend to something even higher than any other Super Saiyan. This, Kakarot, is a legendary Super Saiyan.
Goku and Vegeta start their battle, and as expected, Vegeta is ahead. They fight for quite a long time before they go to stand still to catch their breath. They both smirk to each other, and once they caught their breath, they continue. Vegeta is displaying a fraction of his power against Goku, to keep Goku busy and to think they're on par. Goku is running out of energy and ideas on how to fool Vegeta, as he uses his after image to confuse Vegeta, landing a blow. But that blow didn't really do anything. Vegeta says,
Ah, damn it, I got exposed. Let me show you my true power.
As Vegeta powers up further, first doubling his power, then tripling, and nearly quadrupling it. In a nutshell, he put Goku down yet again, claiming to be the Prince of all Saiyans once again. It's been a little over a year now, and everyone returned to their normal routines. Bulma got together with Vegeta and Raditz with Fasha as both couples announced their weddings. And while Vegeta has a normal wedding, the 2 Saiyans will get a different wedding than usual, as the main ideology of that wedding is, of course, fighting because Saiyans. It's then interrupted with King Cold coming to Earth to enact his revenge, as they rush towards the place they sensed him from. However, they sense one more power level being plenty higher than King Cold. King Cold is then seen in the air before a blast dissipated him. Vegeta goes into his legendary Super Saiyan and heads there. Once there, he sees a purple-haired kid holstering his sword. Goku, Broly, and the rest arrive and see what's going on. The kid calls out for Goku as he'd like to talk to him in private. They go and Trunks introduces himself similarly to canon. He explains how Goku died of a heart disease and that Vegeta, his father, got rid of the androids, but there was an even bigger threat now called Cell, who killed Vegeta. Then began terrorizing the planet, and he's the only one left with his mother Bulma. Goku gets an antidote as Trunks is hoping that if Goku is alive and well in this timeline, they still might actually have a chance. Trunks then leaves and Goku explains the situation to the Z fighters that are there. And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think I'm too hungover, then click dislike. But if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below. And as always, peace out.